Welcome back to the channel. My name is a-bombfm. We are back with Football Manager 2021 and Eastern Resurgence 2 with Steaua Bucharest. 11 games into the season, still unbeaten. We've drawn some games, but we haven't lost a game yet in the league this season. The Cup is a different matter. I'll get onto that in a second. But in today's game, we're away. We're against Concordia Kiajna. I've learnt how to say it. I've actually done research before this video. Concordia Kiajna are the opponents today. Let's see if we can keep the unbeaten run intact. We're top of the table at the moment, 3 points clear. And we'll see if we can remain unbeaten after today's video. If you're enjoying this series, do drop a like down below and leave comments. They really help the channel and the algorithm. If you haven't done so already, or if you're new, then do subscribe and turn on notifications. Let's jump into the video. So last episode, it was a 2-0 win away from home against Argus. Kind of surprised we actually won this like we did. We drew, we kept a clean sheet. We scored 2 goals. Really, really good. We had another 5 games off camera, starting off with a dominant win over Denaria at home, 4-0. Much better, and a dominant performance. Not allowing them too many shots and just the one on target. Just a good performance all around, and 3 different goal scorers. Faklenko getting his, I think, first goal for us inside 10 minutes, and then Nezovic with a brace before half time with 2 goals in 27 and then 41 minutes. And then the second half, Bajaziti with his second goal for the club to make it 4. Ended the game with an injury to Maksimovic, not a serious one. He was back within a week. But yeah, a convincing and big 4-0 win there. And then last episode, when I said that I wanted a decent cup run this season, it doesn't look like we're going to get one. Our first match in the cup, and we lost 1-0 to Voluntari. We were underdogs for the game. Voluntari are a good team, and facing them away from home is going to be tough, but we were really poor in this one. They weren't much better. It was a really poor game. There was 1 shot on target for each side, and Voluntari scored theirs and we didn't, and it was inside 2 minutes. Really not a good game for the cup, and yeah, we're out. So we're going to have to wait till next season for the cup run, I think. Despite the cup defeat, we remained unbeaten in the league and got a 2-1 win away from home against Slatina. We went behind in this one though. Bad starts of the game as Fluera scored for the home side. We had to, come from behind to win this one. But less than 3 minutes into the second half, Ispas scored what I think was his 5th goal of the season to make it 1-1. And then Wallace, out of nowhere, with a 30-yarder, absolutely surprised me. Just before the hour, he had the ball sort of out wide and went for goal. And it went in. Ridiculous goal. And 59th minute, he did that and got the win for us. So good to come behind, good character, and kept our unbeaten run in the league intact. The cup run is over already. After that, it was a 2-0 win at home against Galatasaray. I think that's how you say it, because I think the T with a thing is like a T. I might be wrong, do correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's how you say it. I've been saying it wrong the whole time, apart from now. But a 2-0 home win here. Otsalor could have scored. They didn't. They didn't have much possession, but they had some shots, and, actually 1.27. I think they'd have been unlucky to not get a goal here, maybe get a point. We got our 2 goals. Ispas about 5 minutes before half time with another goal, and then Nezovic with his 5th goal of the season just before the hour. Both playing really well. Nezovic is out wide at the moment, but I do kind of want to play him up top, but then Ispas is in form. So unless we move to a top formation, I don't think we're going to be seeing both of them up front at the same time. One's going to have to play out wide. They might not be happy about it, but I don't really want to change system to a 2 up top, because it's going to, make us suffer out wide. So it's hard to know what to do with 2 really well-performing strikers. I've got to play in both, but I don't want to change the formation too much. After the win against Galatasaray, it was a home draw against Feral Constanța. Disappointing again here. This is our 3rd draw of the season. And the other draws have been, quite poor by us. This game didn't go as well for us. We were lucky to even get a point, really. We didn't offer too much. Nezovic with a goal inside 5 minutes for his 6th of the season gave us the lead. Feral equalised late on. Maybe could have had 1 more goal, but Mazaraki with the goal for them 2 minutes from full time meant that we had to leave with just a point. So yeah, more drop points. Only our 3rd draw of the season. Haven't lost yet, but some of the performances have been a little bit iffy. Starting to maybe come down to earth a little bit at the moment. So yeah, the cup game, our only blemish. Otherwise, we have an unbeaten run, and with 11 games played, we're top of the table with 27 points out of a possible 33. So we've only dropped 6 points in the table this season, which is really, really good. So today it's Concordia Kiajna. Next episode, I think we'll do Polity Mishura. And then we'll come back from our winter break and do those last 3 games before the split into the promotion group and the relegation group again. I think that part of the problem last time was we changed around quite a bit. So that might be why the performance wasn't as good. I think I made a few too many changes. But Oproye is suspended today, which leaves us a choice of either going Ilie, Vidrariu, or Becher. And both Ilie and Vidrariu I don't think are really good enough for us anymore. I think one or both of them will be going at the end of the season, maybe even in January. So I think we're going to go Becher at right back today. We're going to put Popov back in at right back. We're going to put Brasanovic alongside Wallace. I haven't seen Brasanovic too much this season because Wallace and Becher have been good. I've been playing our young centre-back as well, Roshu. But Brasanovic is going to play today. I think it's his first game of the season. It's his second. He's made one appearance so far. Vasilescu is going to go back alongside Maksimovic. Maliele will go behind Ispas. Nedovic is going to stay on the right. Right wing, I think we're going to go with Bajaziti. Buzan's not been too good for us. He hasn't really offered too much. So I think we're going to go with Bajaziti. Kiajna in the table are 5th, so they're not doing too badly. They're 8 points behind us. I'll keep the pressing as standards. We're not going to regroup. I think we should hopefully be favourites for this one. But if things don't go well, we can always revert to that slightly like standoffish approach of, you know, pressing a bit less and just trying to regroup if we lose the ball and just drop back. But things are going really well. Hopefully we can keep this unbeaten run going. I mean, 15th minute of the game, that's our first highlight. The camera seems to have zoomed out a little bit. Has it? Maybe it hasn't. I don't know, but we'll see. Here's Malele with the ball. We've had lots of possession so far, but haven't seen anything. This is our first highlight. And Vasilescu has gone for goal and just wide, but that's our first sort of goal that we've really seen. Possession is like very good for us. We're going to go positive and see what we can do with it. And just encourage them to try and get a goal here and go into the half-time with some sort of lead, hopefully. Although we've yet to hit the target yet with 6 efforts, which is a bit alarming. There's a late throw-in. We have had a shot on target since then. Since we last spoke to each other, and it's come to Popov, and it's a Maliele, and Bajaziti gets his 3rd goal of the season, and that is 1-0 just before half-time, and now it's time to score a goal, because it's going to mess up any team talks that Kiajna had in mind, and maybe ours as well. You know, if it was a goalless at half-time, I wouldn't have been too pleased. Now we have that lead. I'm a little bit more optimistic. Bajaziti with the goal. I might be saying that wrong. I don't know any Albanian. But yeah, we get a 1-0 lead. And we go into half-time with that lead. It's been all right. I'm going to say don't get complacent. Because, I say, we conceded late on in our last game. So we don't want to be doing the same thing here. I'm not going to do a shout because we're winning. I tend to find that shouts when you're in the lead don't work too well. So we're not going to make one. But we've got lots of possession at the moment. Haven't created too much, but I'm not overly disappointed. Big with a free kick here for Kiajna. Brasanovic heads it away. Here's Malele. Good chance to counter-attack here. Ispas just straying offside and had to sort of stop back a bit. That might be offside. It's a good save by Chesnau anyway. Do you know what? Nezovic has been very quiet today. I think he does play better when he's up front, but we're going to bring him off because he hasn't had a good game. We're going to bring on Viklenko. No, we're not, because we've got too many foreign players. Okay, we're going to go Stupar then. This hasn't been especially good. We've got a 1-0 lead, but other than that, there really hasn't been too much for us as the goalkeeper collects the ball here. 10 minutes about of the 90. Hopefully we can double our lead, because again, I don't want to be conceding. It's been an alright performance, but again, 1 goal leads are very, very dangerous. Russo's through here. And that's exactly what I mean. It's another late equaliser. There's 10 minutes left in the of the 90, and Kiajna have just equalised. We haven't done especially well today again. I mean, Ispas missed the header there, and again there, Brasanovic is just, no, it's Wallace as our captain, really hasn't dealt with that very well. Okay, Bajaziti's up front. Buzan has come on for Ispas, who again has not done well today, and also I think Maliele will bring off for Passionel. No. God, it's hard to keep on top of all these rules. There's so many. But it's going to be more drop points here, and hopefully not a defeat. Yeah, it's going to be more drop points. You know, we're still unbeaten, but that wasn't a good performance. Again, I don't know. That was a tough game, though. That was a tough game. They were 5th. So I'm going to say they were unlucky. I'm going to have a bit of a go at the playmaking, though, because we didn't create enough chances there. And I think we should have scored more than 1 goal. But we remain unbeaten. That has allowed Voluntari to go within a point of us, though, as they beat Kalarashi away from home. But it's 12 unbeaten now, which is a really, really good run. Just starting to, you know, drop those points with those draws. Don't really want to see more. I mean, 28 points from a possible 36 is still really, really good. But some of the performance just starting to wane a little bit. I just want to see what the board think of what we're doing at the moment. They think we're doing an amazing job, which is, you know, expected. We're unbeaten. But they're not pleased with the draw against Constanza. I don't know if they'll be pleased with what they've just seen. Yeah, we dominated the possession. I think we should have created more chances there. And again, we've conceded late on to drop points. Just like to see a little bit of an improvement in the performances, especially with these last 2 draws. That's two matches without a win now. What we're actually going to do, because there's only 4 games before that winter break, we're going to do Miaveni and Tourist off camera. We'll have a double live com next time. We'll take on Voluntari at home, who are just a point behind us. And we'll also take on Politimishura away from home. So we'll have a double live com before we go on the winter break. And then we'll come back. We're going to do those 3 games. And then we'll have the split and see if we can, you know, I think we're going to get in the playoffs again. Let's see if we can improve on last season. Maybe get an automatic promotion. But that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, then do drop a like down below and leave comments. And if you haven't done so already, or if you're new, then do subscribe and turn on notifications. Let's hope for some better performances off camera, because we've drawn 2 games in a row now, and we've conceded after the 80th minute twice now. So we need to try and see these games through and you know, score more goals, because like I said, 1-0 leads are always very, very dangerous, because if you concede, that's it, you drop 2 points. So with Miaveni and Torres off camera, hopefully we can get wins against those 2, and then we'll have Voluntari and Politimishura next time, and hopefully go unbeaten into the winter break. That would be nice. But that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.